Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time to finally look at the possibly correct Batmobile. Oh, okay, so it's in this big brown box, but it's pretty obvious what's in here. Oh my God. And I didn't even get a notification that it was delivered. I just opened the door and it was like, oh, there's a huge box, because this is also in a box. So it was real big. Let's open it. I just took it out of a box. The only thing you can tell is different is this is, what is going on? Look, this side of the box also says, okay, is this like when I do Christmas gifts for somebody and it's just a box and a box and a box? Come on, this is so stupid. We're getting closer, folks. This is actually different. You can see that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take it out and then we look at it. All right, so there we go. We've got our Mr. Batman. Mr. Batman. Let's adjust that camera a little bit, because this is a big boy and it's dark because you got black on black on black on black. That does not look like Michael Keaton. I don't care who's saying it. That is no. But maybe it's better when we get it out of the box. But there you get officially, it's a gold label, baby. So the top of the box is basically just the same thing with a little bit of extra goodies side of the box. Forget it. Look at that. It's that on both sides, I bet. Yeah, you wouldn't even know because I can barely get this stuff to fit. Bottom of the box. Oh, just as I didn't know. It's okay, nobody cares. Let's open it, folks. We're not here for boxes, are we? I don't know, maybe you are. This is he's just stuffed in there. Oh, I thought I didn't get one. I was like, where is he? He's just all right. Whatever. I assume it's the same box as the last one. I don't have the last one. And of course, in classic McFarlane fashion, you do get a little stand, and these stands are fine. I use them a lot actually in the posing segments. What do you think we're gonna find out to be? What are words? Let's pop these fins in the back, and then I'll try to ask that question again because I'm stupid. What I wanted to ask was, what do you think we're going to find that is wrong with this one? The last one had the gray canopy, and it wasn't a matte finish. What are we gonna think? What do we think is a problem? Or hey, it's cloth. That's nice. Yeah, the finish on this thing right off the bat, I can say, looks like not as good as what a lot of my friends did when they mattified the last one. This is like, it's so cheap. It's so cheap, but it is cheap. 60 bucks. I mean, it's, you still don't have any working turrets or guns here, but let's just start looking at it, folks. The big difference, color is correct. So it's matte. This is black as it's supposed to be. This is still very clear and it's not tinted, which I think is actually an issue. And then these, I think, were gold on the other one because this technically comes from the Flash. This comes from Batman, right? Batman, multiverse Batman, according to that. Yeah, I think the colors on this stuff are a little bit different, but let's just try our best to get. See, this is like I'm not in a good layout for gigantic things, and that's gonna be a problem when that turtle van, if it ever shows up. Details of this thing. I mean, the colors look correct. Okay, I think. I'm not gonna go pull up the video of the movies and stuff, but this is super cheap. It would be nice to have like a nice, I don't know, maybe it's accurate. I doubt it. It's probably supposed to look like tinted. Yeah, this is definitely not right. It's supposed to look like lights on a vehicle, so that it kind of, translucent material. What would really make this thing exceptional is to have a little flame effect that you could just plug in there. That's crazy to me. It's like when you get Marvel Legends or something that don't have abilities in the box. This is the same. I want that thing to have just a plug-in, awesome looking fire. But whatever, we're just being picky, okay? This is $75 because it comes with the figure, $60 for the one before it, so you really got screwed over in the last one. McFarlane he pulled the wool over your eyes or something, whatever the saying is. He was a jerk for doing that. You push the button here, boom, it pops. You can slide it or you can lift it this way. Was the movie only a slidey do? I think, right? So I don't know why you would have it differently. Now, when we talk about scale, right? Technically, this thing should be able to fit 2 people inside of it. But how many people can we fit inside of it? 1. Why am I doing this? You can fit this guy in it, and that's it. Nobody else is gonna make it. Oh, I think his ears, I guess you would call these ears, are actually better than the last one. So I can't wait to look at him, okay? And maybe you can't wait either, because we love our Michael Keaton. So inside is painted. I don't recall the last one being painted, but you get all these like little silver bits and pieces. Steering wheel doesn't even move in any way. It doesn't rotate. The wheels don't turn, which is stupid. It's like, that's such a basic thing that so many manufacturers can do in a vehicle. But the insides, it's just super basic. So it's just flat inside. If you want to support the channel, then be sure to jump on over to one of my art prints and buy one of those. I'll ship it personally, or buy a t-shirt. And I will not ship it personally because that comes from somewhere else altogether. Back to the show. The scale, again, is a concern. He technically is way too big for this Batmobile, or the Batmobile is way too small for him. They're just making it work, okay? So, like, yeah, I think you're gonna be happy if you want to have a Batman inside your Batmobile, but the perfect way to have this thing is with no Batman. Maybe black out the windows so you can't really see inside of it, and then just say, you know what? It's like a 1/16th scale or something. Like, it's not perfectly scaled for Batman. Definitely not for McFarlane. It might be a little bit closer to 112 or something, but since he does these 7-inch things, it's not really perfect. Now let's look at Mr. Keaton. This is who we love, okay? We love our Mr. Keaton Batman. So let's just jump into those details. Looking at the face, it's fine. I mean, it definitely doesn't look like Michael Keaton. He shouldn't be able to rotate his head, which is crazy. I mean, just come on, just make it. I know it's an action figure, so you can choose to just not do that, but it's kind of like it ruins the sculpt thing, because you want that like one piece of uncomfortable looks like he broke his neck kind of thing. This looks a bit more like the Dark Knight trilogy Batman, like from the back, the shoulders or something like that. Like being able to have that kind of sculpt around the head, that's the only thing that's really going to throw me off. I would love to just have that you know, whatever, tapered top. But otherwise, I mean, it looks good. It's a McFarlane, so this is a $20 figure. I guess you're technically getting it for $15 if you want to consider the previous version of this was $60. It's $75 now, and it comes with this guy. But there's inconsistent finish on this, so you get like some glossy stuff, some messy finish. It's not great. That kind of seems to be the case with some figures that have a black finish, but also at the price point. I experienced this with Storm from Hasbro and Marvel stuff, Marvel Legends. God, words, they need to come out of my mouth, but I think I need to form them into my head first, and I don't think I do that. I don't know what's going on. But the other problem is you don't get any other hands. That's a big problem. He can't grab the steering wheel. He's just got punchies. He doesn't have grippy hands. He doesn't have weapons. There's no batarang or grapple or grapnel with an N in it. Ugh. But he's got a hole in his back, so I guess if you wanted to do like one of those kind of interesting flight stands like I did with this guy, I bet the Figma one will probably fit in there. So you could find if you already have one, or get a, yeah, it's a little loose. Man, it's a little short. But whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But anywho, it doesn't have a lot of detail. There's inconsistencies. It's not great. It's just whatever. But as far as having a Batman that kind of looks like Keaton, then I guess that's the closest you get. But the black and the gold really does sell it up here. Like, this is very iconic. I wonder what this looks like with the 5-pack that they released with all the different Batman over the years. Batmans over the years. That's it. Does this one look exactly the same, or is it better? I do love a good cloth cape, but I hate when there's no wire in there. This needs a wire. It's kind of dumb without it, but whatever. I guess, again, it's a cheap figure. It's a McFarlane thing. You're gonna get what you pay for, folks, okay? Very rarely do you get something exceptional like the Batman Nightfall that I reviewed. That thing is worth every $20. That's not right. Articulation is standard. You get your diaper, you get your ab crunching stuff, so it's articulation is good. I'm happy with it, and you technically you're getting more articulation than you need because of the headpiece, right? And then I think by being a 7-inch figure, this makes Keaton a very tall Batman, because he's Keaton. Hey Siri, how tall is Michael Keaton? She's on silent. He's 5'9", okay? This is not a 5'9" guy. You put him next to other McFarlane things, you're gonna be like, wow, Michael Keaton, I thought you were a short boy. And I should know, I'm 5'7", and I still think 5'9's short. No, it's not. What else is there to say? Let's get him into this little vehicular, okay? To find out if this boy goes in a little bit better than the last one. So if you're familiar, you saw the other one. He's kind of got an issue with his little antenna, his bat antenna. Yep. Same kind of issue, like getting his feet in there and then stuffing him in. So you got to really make sure that his feet go all the way down. But yeah, he's oversized for this thing. Technically, it's a little odd, but he's in there. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Keaton in his Batman. He's in it. There it is. It's fine. It's whatever, okay? Where else are you gonna get a Batmobile for this price? Not anywhere. No, nowhere else. This is, like I said, the scale's a little off. It's a little weak. There's some basic stuff that could use some upgrades or fixing or something. But, you know, give me a little flame. It rolls real good forward and backward, and that's it. But I'm happy with it. If you want a Batmobile that's like kind of big and not just a normal like 1/24 scale or something, this is what you got to do, okay? And I'm sorry for anybody that wasn't able to get it, because that's a real bummer. It was a real crap thing to release it with two tones, you know, gray and black, and gloss black cheap plastic, and then to make this gold label, throw in a figure, and say it's $75 now. No, Mr. Todd, no, okay? You can't do that. I mean, you did, and people bought it, like me, but I didn't buy the first one, so it doesn't hurt so much. But then my friend, you know, like Moscato bought, sorry, I know you bought both of them. That means you probably have yours right now, and the text message that you just sent me that is on my phone, I asked about how tall Michael Keaton is. You sent me 2 messages. I bet it's about this. Baby. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not subscribed already, click the click the subscribe button. My cat is passed out on the side of the floor, kind of like how I feel like I need to be right now. I guess we'll get into the posing segment, and we'll see you next time.